Edwards hitting the turbo button, going right at Morris in a crowd, and he's blocked, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by the Wolves.
Actually, no, he was 5 of 6. I'm sorry, it was Luka that was perfect. He was 5 of 6, but the 2 charges that Taurean Prince took were amazing.
Swish from Norman Powell. Clippers have dropped 4 in a row in 5 of their last 7. Coffee in the lane, got the roll. Amir Coffee with the lay-in. Wall puts it up over Rivers and got the bounce. Reed batted away by Powell. Good defense. Wall the other way. Can't get the lay-in, but Brown there for the follow. Angelo Russell getting set to check back into the ball game. Wall turn it inside and got it off the window.
But I really like him now, and I love it with his court too.
Yes. Wall followed his own.
But I really like him now, and I love it with his court too.
Yes. Wall followed his own.
But I really like him now, and I love it with his court too.
Yes. Wall followed his own. Wall sizing up Rivers. Powell, the pull-up from 3 is good. 12 points off the bench for Norman Powell.
Head coach Chris Finch said they made some tough shots, but we got to put more force on them. That's what they're focused on doing here in this second.
That is a shot clock violation.
Minnesota was able to shut them down with a depleted roster. John Wall doing what he does.
That's what he does.
Still's got the Jets, right? Still able to straight line drive and transition. Chris Finch does not like to see that.
Tried to haul it in with one hand. That didn't work. Wall the other way. Once again, down the lane for 2. They called the timeout to stop that exact thing. Prince didn't like the shot. 8 seconds. Driving baseline, and he's stripped by Wall. John Wall, the pull-up off glass, no. Quickly ahead. Noel got the lay-in.
Down in Miami, the job he did off the bench for Miami and what he did to Minnesota.
Gobert could not catch the bounce pass from Russell. 7-0 run. Back to a double-digit lead for Minnesota. Zubac puts it up and in. He's in the top 10 in field goal percentage.
Talking about the strengths and weaknesses of what's happened here in Minnesota.
Kennard will fade.
He's had a great game, hasn't he? Luke Kennard's played well. He needs to come down here and get a picture afterwards.
5-hour drive off the miss.
Can't do that.
Brown hung on the rim.
And the bench is so important to that happening. Nas is a 3-point shooter. Taurean Prince is.
3-pointer from Terrence Mann.
Austin Rivers is an excellent corner 3-point shooter. Has become one for Minnesota.
Man, he was trying to back down Taurean Prince, and Prince is too strong. Rebound to McDaniels.
And just made John Wall laugh too. So that's. I think Jaden is probably low-key.
Shadowed by Noel. Driving. Kicks it out. Morris wide open. Got a 3. And Chris Finch wants timeout.
It's been one of the great Gobert games this season for Minnesota. Stack pick and roll right there. Rudy gets through that screen. Excellent job by Gobert. It's been one of the great Gobert games this season for Minnesota. Stack pick and roll right there. Rudy gets through that screen. Excellent job by Gobert.
Driving, puts it up, earns a trip to the free throw line.
You can say whatever you want. Moses Brown is doing everything he can do, taking advantage of all of the minutes that he gets, all that he has been given.
And let's face it, the old man obviously has his counselors, his agents, and the veterans.
I don't know that the Wolves have ever really had a lob dunk threat, and I've been doing this for 25 years.
Another and one opportunity for the Clippers. John Wall to the rim.
I mean, Dean Garrett, when he played with Steph Marbury, was probably the closest thing, but that's predating.
Don Wall called for the foul.
3 of 5 from outside the arc.
When he's involved, he's a problem. How? Another and one opportunity. The Clippers entered this game next to last in the NBA in and one opportunities.